Wow. I'm not sure I can live up to that introduction. So, you know, it's Black History Month. Yes, I know. I'm white. But I do know that, so that's good, right? So I was thinking about how awful it is that we often have African American innovations that are co-opted by white society. I mean, so everyone talks about Thomas Edison and his light bulb, right? It never would have worked but for Lewis Latimer, right? An African American. No one gives him credit for that. And heart transplants, right? Everyone thinks about Jarvik. You know, it was Dr. Charles Drew that made it possible. Another African American. And now Harvey Weinstein. I mean, Harvey Weinstein, right? I mean, every time some alpha male gets his testosterone up and abuses somebody, his come to Jesus moment is labeled as, in light of the Harvey Weinstein scandal. Harvey Weinstein? Really? That is so unfair to the seminal work of Dr. Bill Cosby. Now that man was a trendsetter. So have you? Yeah, I agree. So have you read Aziz Ansari's new book on dating? I mean, it's really well written. It's really well researched. It's just a shame he didn't pay attention to what he wrote. But the good news is that in light of his troubles, which is what they used to call the stuff in Ireland, right? But his troubles, he's written a sequel. It's a book on appropriate conversations that men may have with women. It's 750 pages long. All blank. So I have to tell you that I'm a child of the 60s. And I haven't had a whole lot of luck with lotteries. My first lottery, my Uncle Sammy entered me in. It's 1968. Grand prize, a tour of Vietnam. Yeah, I was in the first draft lottery. Yeah. My number, 69. I mean, normally, you find out you're getting 69, you go, whoa! I'm going to get blown, right? If your draft number is 69, it's, whoa! I'm going to get blown up. But you know, the 60s were a glorious time. It's a time when men were men and real men were feminists and women burned their bras and there was free love everywhere. At least that's what I heard. Because as much as I looked for it, I never found it. It was an amazing time. It's when bebop musicians and beat poets introduced white America to heroin and marijuana. Those were great times. Yeah, it was a time to foment revolution, to demand power to the people. And you know what? We won. We had a revolution. Yes, the people of America rose up, threw off the shackles of the paid politicians, and elected Donald Trump. You know, when we thought about giving power to the people, I don't think we meant it those people. I mean, what happened to our people? You know, the ones we wanted to give the power to. I mean, they decided to stay home to prove a point. Well, point taken. But, you know, we did have some good things come out of that. We've got 9 states, including the District of Columbia, that have legalized recreational marijuana.
Woo!
Think it's a good thing, right? If you think it's a good thing, clap.
Yeah.
All right. I don't agree. Nope. Look, I got nothing against marijuana. It's legalized marijuana I don't like. Think about it. Part of the attraction, the allure, was that it was illegal. It was a way for white suburban boys to be just a little bit gangster, right? I mean, you had your guy, or if you didn't have any guts, you had a friend who had a guy, because quite frankly, you could get arrested. And if you were black, you could go to jail. Not good. But that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is, the thing that really worries me, and maybe I'm paranoid. Oh, hell yes, I am so paranoid. All 9 of those states are solidly Democratic states. So I wonder, is this a plot to dope us into complacency? I mean, think about it. Protests before marijuana. And Martin Luther King, I have a dream. You had Malcolm X, right? Protests on marijuana. You got Beavis and Butthead. Well, thank you very much for coming. My name is Mark Palchik.
Keep it going for Mark Palchik. All right, this next comedian coming to the stage. He's really funny.